In 1949, 15-year-old troublemaker Ken McElroy adopted the nickname Rex and dropped out of school to move to the small town of Skidmore, Missouri. Over the years he built a reputation as a bad person, cultivating a life of crime which involved robbing his neighbors at gunpoint. He would steal anything he could possibly sell. He was a big man of 270 pounds, and because of his legendary temper nobody would want to stand up to him. He was a bully of the worst kind. Out of fear almost nobody would report the thefts, but when a brave person actually would, he would use his illegal money to hire the very best attorney and would always get let off with a slap on the wrist. Rex would not stop at theft though, he would also use this feeling of being untouchable as an excuse to prey on young innocent women around the town. When Ken was in his 40s he began stalking a 12-year-old girl named Trina. He proceeded to assault her multiple times, and upon learning that her family planned on pressing charges against him, he burned down their family home. Even the family dog wasn't safe from Rex's wrath, killing it in a fit of rage. After many threats and much harassment, Rex forced the family to sign documents which said they were allowing Trina to marry Rex, so he would not be able to be charged for his crimes against their daughter. They unfortunately agreed. Trina then moved in with Rex, and within a couple years she became pregnant with his child. At one point she tried to run away, running back to her family's new home for safety. But she was not safe. Rex again came and burned down their new family home, as well as killing their new family dog, and forced Trina to return with him. In 1980, one of Rex's children was caught shoplifting at a local grocery store, and upon hearing about this Rex had shown up, once again with his shotgun in hand, and in a confrontation with the store owner, shoots him in the neck. The store owner would survive and Rex would be arrested, but he would only spend one night in jail before being released on bond. With the help of his expensive attorney he would have the attempted murder charge dropped down to a simple assault. Once again feeling untouchable he would proceed to walk around town carrying a rifle and screaming about how he was going to finish what he started and that nobody could stop him. This was a big mistake. Early the next morning a large group of the town's residents had gathered in secret to decide what should be done about the small town's tyrant. The cops wouldn't help. The courts obviously weren't going to work. "We have to do it," they expressed amongst themselves. After their secret meeting they all gathered their weapons and firearms and went down to the local tavern where Rex had been bragging about his plans to kill the store owner. Two of the men, armed with rifles, walked up and stood behind Rex. Upon seeing he was outmatched he got up and decided to leave, but when he made it outside he was greeted by an even larger group of residents. All armed with rifles. Rex got into his truck to leave, when one single shot rang out. With Rex slumped over in his seat, a few of the residents went in to retrieve Trina who was unharmed. But they weren't done yet. Once Trina was a safe distance away, shots started ringing out and wouldn't stop for about 20 seconds, as the members of the town all sent shots into Rex's truck, and into Rex. Nobody called an ambulance, and after a period of time the cops arrived, but to their surprise, nobody who was present could recall seeing who actually shot Rex. Nobody said a word, and nobody shed a tear. That's the day the town bully was killed by his own town, and everybody in Skidmore slept more soundly.